Now what's wrong?
Yes, we are. Presented by the American Legion Post 80.
What I can't believe is a community like Macon County won't.
That's right. We're going to get back to that. Right now, we're going to listen to the coaches, Coach Johnson here, what he has to say about our ball club and how well they practiced this week and the keys to tonight's game.
Welcome to the Richmond Baking pregame show. We're here with Coach Bobby Johns here in the fabulous city of McRae, Georgia. And our opponent tonight is Telfair County. Once again, Coach, a little bit different circumstances, but we're playing another homecoming game. And they're having homecoming, but I don't think this homecoming is going to be near as distracting as the one last week. Homecoming was over. How did our team practice this week?
Subpar, very average. I don't know exactly what to attribute that to. I have my ideas of, what the problem was, but it was a very average week of practice. I wouldn't say a terrible week, but definitely not the week I was hoping for, with a region game on the horizon.
Right. Speaking of region, we're now we're 4-1. We're 2-1 in region play. We're sitting third in the region right now, and we're just beginning to get right dead in the heart of our region play. This game is huge for us tonight. Do our kids seem like they understand the magnitude of what this game is?
Well, I hope so. I mean, when you get picked at somebody's homecoming, that's one thing that you ought to take offense to. I hope we do. I'm not sure if we do or not, to be honest with you, but I hope we do. Our guys at this point should understand that every game holds our playoff future in hand, and with a team that hasn't been in the playoffs, not one kid on this team's ever been in the playoffs. They don't know what it's like. They don't really understand it, and we've tried hard to make them understand that, you can't slip up anywhere, especially when your region's as tough as ours is.
It's very, very hard to, even as a player, and I guess sometimes even as coaches, it's hard sometimes when we play teams that appear to be subpar to us, maybe not the record, but I've had some heartbreaks. I lost my senior year. I lost my homecoming game because we were looking ahead. We were thinking about the dance. We should have beat the team, and they come out and took one away from us. As far as anything different can we expect from our offense tonight, or anything that you'd like to say about what we're going to be doing offensively?
Well, we're going to try to do some things different. We have practiced some different things this week, pretty much exclusively, to be honest with you. And if it doesn't work, then we're going to have to backtrack. And, we feel comfortable with what we're doing. We've worked really hard on it for a couple weeks now, and, we want to use it tonight to get some game speed experience with it in case we need it down the road, and, we'll see how it goes.
Would another reason that we're going to use it maybe is to get teams maybe to realize that they're going to have to coach us up for something rather than just power football?
Well, it's always good when folks have more things to break down, but good coaches will be able to decipher what things you're going to do when it's really important and what things you're not going to do. And we want to make sure that we're ready, if the game's on the line, that we can do some other things. And that's why we're working on the things we are tonight. But bottom line, the object tonight is to win the football game. And if we have to get back into what we've been doing all year long, if that's what it takes to win, then that's what we'll do. But I just hope we're mentally prepared for that transition.
Telfair County, you've looked at them on film now. You know their strengths and weaknesses. If we can stop Telfair County from doing what, do you think we'll have a good opportunity to win the game?
I don't know, because I don't know what they're going to do. They've done a lot of different things this year, from under center 2 back to shotgun 1 back to shotgun 2 back. I don't know, to be honest with you. They may come out and power our wishbone tonight. I really don't know what they're going to do. So, if you ask me that after the end of the first quarter, I probably can tell you, because maybe I'll have an idea what they're going to do, because it seems like what they start in is what they do. Both on offense and defense, but they've done a lot of multiple things. So we really don't know. It's going to be a matter of us adjusting, on the run tonight to figure out what we need to stop.
Do they appear to be strong as far as speed is concerned in their special teams? They've
got a lot of skilled kids everywhere, and that's what worries me. Is I believe we're going to get on the field with them, and they're going to be faster than what they look on film at times. They don't look slow on films by any means, but I think they're going to actually be faster in person than what they look on film, and I'm afraid we're going to underestimate that.
Well, Coach, we're looking forward to a good football game tonight. South Georgia football once again on Friday night, and we're here traveling, and we need this win badly. And good luck tonight, and we look forward to meeting with you after the game to discuss how we won the football game.
Thank you.
And you heard from Coach Bobby Johns as, Telfair County doesn't show it on film. Maybe perhaps they're not the best team that we've played tonight, but they put on helmets just like we do each week, and don't know what to expect from them, but I can guarantee you this, that our coaches are going to make the adjustments that they need to make and to be successful to play the football. Fans, if you're listening to us, we appreciate it. Also follow us. You can watch us on the internet, ghsa.tv/Bacon County. Throughout the game tonight, if you have any score updates from around the region, text them in to me, please, at 347-971-4767. We are about 8 minutes before kickoff. We're going to take a quick 30-second break for some station identification, and we're going to be back for Red Raider football, baby.
If I go all the way over here, I can catch right there, sideline, right here. I can get like that. If that far, you can be zooming. Yeah. So you'll be right in there. That'll work.
Field here in McRae, Georgia, as our Red Raiders are taking on the Telfair Trojans tonight. I want to just give a shout out to our DJ back at the studio, Roland. We was on him pretty bad last week, to come to find out that it was our equipment that was messed up. Talked to him today. He said, "Man, I heard you every time. I went home with my head hung down and told my wife, said I just couldn't communicate with them. They told everybody I was asleep." Roland does a great job of dealing with us in our first year here on the radio. We appreciate you, Roland, and all that you do. Back to football, though. One of the things that's going to be interesting to me is I look at Telfair County on paper and knowing what we do, their strength of their team is their defense. Now, we seen a team last week that everybody thought their strength was defense as well, and we pushed them around like they were little girls. And so it's interesting that you've seen number 44, the Pitt kid. Defensively, he leads the team in tackles. Also, number 6, a big guy, number 6, T. Howard. He leads the team in tackles. Their defense has forced 3 turnovers this year, and or has taken three balls away, have forced 4 turnovers, and have actually blocked 2 punts this year. So our special teams can't go to sleep tonight, and we got to make sure that we're kicking in on all cylinders.
Well, I was looking at some of their athletes. You mentioned, or their coach mentioned, number 2, their quarterback, Kevin Clark, who's only a sophomore. But then one of the better-looking athletes, I don't know how it's going to transition onto the field, but I was watching number 22, Abraham Freeman, who plays tight end and defensive end. He's a junior.
Quarterback some, too.
Yeah, he quarterback some, too. He's 6'2", 205 pounds, and he's a big kid, but he's also supposed to be one of the faster kids in this region. So, a miscue here or a misplay there, we can mess around and find ourselves in the middle of a dogfight if we're not careful. I'm not sure about exactly what we're going to face. I know we got some of our, or at least one of our players, one of our leader seniors that has bummed up a little bit, and I'm not sure how much he'll play. I think he's, in case of an extreme emergency, he may be able to play tonight, but he's had kind of a flu bug, and he's also got a little bit of a tender knee. Cody Metters, he's one of our captains tonight. Him and Sabron Mosby is our captains tonight, but I'm not sure how much he'll be playing. And with tonight, if we can get through tonight with a region win, and then next week we've got an open date before we go to Pearson. No, is that right? Yes. We got an open date before we go to Pearson. So we've actually got he'll have 2 weeks to be able to heal up, and he should be 100% when we go to face Atkinson County.
You never want
in 2 weeks.
You never want to jump ahead, and I don't want to jinx us by jumping ahead, but we've got a real good opportunity if we continue to play our kind of football and take care of business to go in to the big matchup after Atkinson County at our place, which is Charlton, one of the big 3 in our region. got an opportunity to go into that thing 6-1 and 4-1 in the region. And so it's very important that we take care of business. And really, looking at the standings from around the region, right now Bacon County is in third place in standings with Charlton and Wilcox on top. Those two meet up next week during the open week. And behind us is Turner County, who's played one less game than everybody else in region play, but they have only one loss. And then you've got your Clinch County, Irwin County, Telfair that are fighting out down there. And it's funny to mention Clinch County in that. I have followed Clinch County for years and have pulled for Clinch County when they wasn't playing Wilcox County. And now that they're playing Bacon County, it brings some excitement to know that they're down there fighting for their life. Lanier County is actually 0-2, Action County 0-2, finishing out the standings in Region 2 Class A. So if we take care of business, we hold our own destiny in our hands. There's no doubt that we can win out this year if we want to.
I agree. Matt, starting looking at our defense, we're going to open up with our defense tonight. We've got about 3 minutes before kickoff. Our starting nose guard tonight is Dylan Davis, who's a senior. Once again, DeJuan Merritt looks like he's starting at defensive end tonight. Jeffrey Pruitt is starting at defensive end on the other side. DeJuan is going to be playing defensive end in place of Cody Metters tonight. Linebacker Payson Sams is a freshman. He'll be playing. Linebacker Dylan Tillman, a senior linebacker. Jay Jackson, a freshman linebacker. And Richard Crawford, a junior linebacker. Richard played extremely well. All of our linebackers played well last week, but Richard, he was flying up. Very, very physical player. Also plays running back for us. Our free safety, which also doubles as our quarterback, Matt Thrift. Strong safety, Drell Green, a freshman. Matt Thrift is a junior, of course. Our cornerback, Sabron Mosby, a senior, and cornerback Devontae O'Neal, a freshman.
And as you were talking, our Raiders are gearing up. The Trojans from Telfair just ran out. It is homecoming fans here in McRae, Georgia, as they decided to, you can hear our fans getting loud as our Red Raiders come on the field wearing all white tonight. McRae, blue helmets, all black, and we're getting ready. We're about under a minute to go here before kickoff. We're going to name the offense real quick, and then we've got to say a little prayer in here and give God glory. Our quarterback tonight, Matt Thrift, done an excellent, played the best game of his career last week. Our fullback, Dylan Tillman, he's a senior. Tailback, Richard Crawford, he's a junior. Coach Johns told us this week the most physical running back, tailback he's ever had. Wing back, just Rigby, he's a senior. At center, Michael Thornton, he's a senior. At guard, Ryan Howard, just a sophomore. At guard, Jeffrey Pruitt, a senior. At tackle, Dylan Davis, he's a senior. At another tackle, Kyrie Jenkins, just a junior. Tight end, Jay Jackson, he's a freshman. And at wide receiver, Dalton Almond, who is also a freshman.
Okay, Matt, we're going to say a little prayer. You're going to read a scripture, and you got it with you real quick. If not, we'll just go to the Lord in prayer real quick. We're going to open our broadcast by doing this. If you will, read the scripture. And then we'll...
Psalms 34:19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of all of them.
Father, as we come to you now in the name of Jesus, the name that is above every name, we pray for your protection. We pray, oh God, that you would be with each player out here. We know, God, that there's salvation in no other name under heaven except the name of Jesus. We give you praise tonight. In Christ's name we pray.
Football isn't a contact sport, it's a collision sport. Dancing is a contact sport. Tonight I want to see some collision by the Red Raiders of Bacon County. Fans, we're here. It's time.
Get on your feet.
And Sabron's going to take it. Going to put his toe to the ball. He's going to kick it deep, and he's going to receive it at about the 10-yard line. He's going to take the ball. He's going to get a hold. We got to get him. He's still on his feet, and we finally knock him out at about the 30-yard line of the Trojans here. And that's where the Trojans of Telfair County will take on their own 30 here in McRae, Georgia.
Well, that was quite a lick by senior defensive end Hayden Anderson, who came up and laid a lick on their running back. Telfair's got it on the 30-yard line. Let's see. I'm anxious to see what they bring out.
Telfair County coming out in their all-black uniforms.
Looks like they got a wing tee set.
It's actually kind of similar to what Irwin ran. They're going to hand the ball off. He's going to go forward for about 2 or 3 yards on the play. And that was actually that weird shotgun formation that we seen Irwin run. There's two men like wing backs and then quarterback almost in a pistol shotgun formation there. That's going to bring the ball.
I guess the coach has seen the film on the Irwin County game.
He's going to try everything he can. They ran on us. It's going to bring up second down and about 7 yards to go here. Macon County in the 3-4 set. Quarterback in pistol formation. Two running backs to his right. A little hard count. Running back behind him. Going to take the ball. Going to hand it straight back. He misses a tackle. He bounces forward. Little shifty number 1. Going to bounce forward close to a Trojan first down.
Number 1, Devin Edwards, who's 5'7", 155-pound junior.
Little short guy. That time he kind of rolled, did a little spin move off of the tackle here as our defense is looking a little bit flat to begin with.
Yeah. Actually, their offensive line's kind of big.
Coach John said they had some had a lot of size, and it's interesting to see they're actually going to bring out a measurement. Yep, that's right, for the first down.
It looks like it may be a first down. If not, it's going to miss it by just a little bit.
The scary thing about games like this, coming in, especially a team that's never done it before, you get your big head about yourself, and before you know it, you can ask our softball team. It's 53 consecutive region wins until Telfair came to town the other night and ended that streak. We hope that doesn't happen tonight. It is going to be a first down for the Trojans here. Early on in the first quarter, ball spotted on the Trojan 40-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Quarterback number 2 for the Trojans in a pistol formation. Got a double wing to the left, wide receiver out to the left, and they jumped off sides there as their number 22, their stud athlete, actually jumped off sides, and that's going to back them up and bring it to 1st and 15.
I like that. I'm glad they did. We need some help right here. We need to get our minds right. You know, this is the kind of game right here that scares me early on, Matt. It's just like you said, if we're not careful, we give them a little bit of momentum, get us on our heels a little bit. We could find ourselves in a hole here just very quickly.
They're going to break the huddle. 1st and 15 here. Ball back on the McRae 35-yard line. I formation. Shotgun, and they jumped again. They're trying to use the hard count to their advantage, but it's killing them. As that time, it was one of their big fellas, number 50, down on the line. They got a little anxious. And, you know, when you're facing a team that's known for their physicality and has been pushing people around and was as physical as we were with Clinch County, you go, you know, as a coach, you've emphasized all week, now you got to fire off the ball and hit them before you hit them.
Right.
And,
but you know how good we played against Clinch County and how good we played against Turner and Irvin don't need nothing.
That's right. That's right. So it's going to be 1st and 20 here. Pistol formation for the Trojans of Telfair. Hard count, trying to look to see what we're giving them. Going to take the ball. He's going to hand it to the shifty number 1, and he makes a couple of moves, and he's quick. He's out. He's still on his feet. And he's brought down around the 50-yard line, and one of our guys was just going to watch him run for a touchdown, I believe.
He was enjoying the game.
That was our young guy, our young freshman. That number 1 is very shifty, very quick up in there, and he's going to run for a gain of about 19, and it's going to be 2nd down and 1 here as that brings the ball out close to midfield to the 49-yard line of the Trojans.
You think we're understanding that they're coming into this game to try to win it?
They have got all odds against them. Double wing set out to the left. Going to take the ball. We're going to hand it to number 1, and we come flying. We missed the tackle, but then we come and clean him up there. Number 5, DeWine, and number 3, Jarrell Green, cleans him up. It's going to hit him at about looks like they're going to give him 4 progress to the 50, and that will
be a first down.
Going to be a first down for the Trojans of Telfair. But I tell you what, we actually had him in the backfield. I don't know who come flying over the pile, hit him and knocked him back, and he couldn't make a tackle there. Sea of red looks pretty impressive tonight. Not as full as it'll be at home games, but pretty good.
Well, our freshmen are being baptized with fire right now. We've got 4 freshmen starting on our defense.
And remember, Ronnie Peterson.
There we go.
Jay Jackson misses the tackle.
There we go.
He trips him up and knocks him down, knock him back to about the 45-yard line of McRae, and that's where it'll be 2nd down. Going to be 2nd down and 14.
Great play by our defense. We strung it out that time.
Was that DeJuan on the defensive end getting up the field?
It looked like it was DeJuan. I'm not absolutely sure. But, just like the coach said in the beginning of the game or before the game, he wasn't sure exactly what we was going to see when we came in here tonight. And so they've come out with something a little bit different than what we were expecting, and it's just taking us a little bit of time to make some adjustments.
So we will make the adjustment.
Yes, we will.
Going to come out in that pistol look here. 2nd down and 14. He's going to take the snap. He's dropping back to throw it. We got some pressure on him, but we missed the tackle, and he's able to get it out in the flat. And I don't know if that's incomplete. They're going to rule it incomplete. They're going to rule it incomplete on the play.
Yes.
And I believe it was as he was juggling the ball, but we missed the tackle.
What's wrong? What is this in our arm tackling? We haven't done a lot of that all year.
Coming off of our feet, Coach made the statement this morning, we're playing and we have the heart of champions, but we're not playing with the discipline of champions yet. Very strong. Yes, a very true statement. And so you know that he's preaching that discipline to the weekend. And that's the 2nd time. I think it's Richard Crawford. It looks like he's just flying off of his feet tonight. He's been a very good tackler for us the last couple of weeks since he just made the transition to linebacker. So it looks like that.
Timeout for Telfair County. We want to thank our in-game sponsors. We want to thank Pierce County Auto, Brother Kurt Johnson, and his staff at Pierce County Auto in Blackshear. The Medicine Cabinet right there in Alma. Crosby Nissan in Waycross. The Alma Church of God, where we're saving a seat for you. Anderson Buick GMC on the Bowensville Highway in Douglas. Go see Richard Pierce and his staff in Douglas. And Family Vision, Dr. James McQuaig and his staff at Family Vision in Alma.
Trojans taking an early timeout here. 7 minutes, 53 seconds left to go in the first quarter. It's a 3rd down and about 15. As the first 2 or 3 plays, the Trojans fired off. They come out in a look as similar, the same look that Irwin County gave us. And we've made some adjustments and started making tackles. Now they got 2 wide receivers out here, double, one stacked behind each other. Pistol formation. Quarterback going to drop back. He's going to step up. Going to fire across the middle, and it's incomplete as we hit him immediately. Drell Green hit the big number 40. I believe that was their tight end on the play. And I tell you what, the quarterback threw a good ball. It just went through his hands, and he got popped immediately. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 15. And our defense has answered the call early on.
Right now, let's be sure we don't get a fade. I don't know. Who knows what they were doing last week.
Never know.
They're 15 yards away.
This guy is a good coach.
Yeah.
He's going to punt this ball. Punter back. Good snap. Kick is up. Big number 44, their big kicker. He's going to kick it down. The ball is going to hit. It's going to take a Trojan bounce out to about the 15-yard line. And Coach Johns holding his arm up to ask Sabron where in the world he was. Come up and catch the ball. Fair catching, as there was not many Trojans around him.
Sabron was playing Hollywood.
He looks good tonight with his towel.
Yeah, man. Towel and his face mask on.
Making a statement tonight. Sabron is one of our talented athletes that we have, and we like to call him Hollywood. One of the big things tonight, Ronnie Peterson is not in the ball game to begin with. I hadn't seen him come in yet, as there were some issues during the week. We're coming out, Macon County in a shotgun formation. Tillman to Chris Wright, going to send a man in motion, going to take the ball, we're going to hand it and get to the outside. Go. Richard Crawford's got the outside. It looks like laundry's thrown everywhere on the field, but he had a big gain of about 8 or 9 yards there. You're going to have to help me. That's a long ways away across that field there to see. And it's in the vicinity, the flag's in the vicinity of holding.
It'd either be holding or a chop block. I hope.
Which last week I think we had two chop block penalties, 15-yard. Those are 15-yard penalties.
Yeah.
And we don't want this. The referee's discussing it, trying to get it worked out. So far this year, we've had some good reffing crews. They've done an outstanding job so far. You see here,
looks like we're backing up. So
he gave the signal, but I didn't see it. Trojans in the way, but they're going to back us up and mark us back. I think
It's a spot foul, so it's going to be holding.
Holding on, that's right. Holding, and it's going to bring up first down and 15.
Yeah, he actually was holding about 5 yards down the field.
First down and 15 for the Raiders. They come out in shotgun formation the first time. Tillman to Matt's right, and he brought Richard Crawford in motion. Got twins coming out to the left here. They're still in shotgun. Tillman to the left of Thrift.
Our splits are wide.
Thrift's going to take the ball. He's going to fake it. He's going to fall up in there, and he's hitting the backfield immediately. It drops, maybe a gain of 1. No gain on the play. Actually, it's going to be a loss on the play. It's going to bring up second down and probably 16 here for the Red Raiders. We just looked slow right now, real slow coming off the fakes and everything.
Well, Coach said that we practiced something almost exclusively, so it looks like we were, looks like we're trying to run something a little
Shotgun
bit different.
formation, the snap's high. It's going to give the ball to Tillman. Tillman bounces off the tackle, but he's hit immediately in the backfield and dropped from another loss. So the first 3 plays for Bacon County from scrimmage have not looked good as we keep backing up. We're on our 9-yard line, and it's third down and about 17, 18. It's a long 18. Nothing here. 6:35 left to go in the first half. It's third and 18 from our 9-yard line.
Is that Tillman wearing number 8?
Take the snap, hand it, it's fumbled snap. Matt picks it up, he's up the middle, he's got a gain, probably about 7 or 8 yards. He's going to get back to close to the original line of scrimmage that we started from, and it's going to be fourth down. That's going to bring on our punt team.
And we're losing the field battle right now.
Yes, we're losing it big. Snap, that was the second snap that was high, and the thing about it, just didn't have any up on the ball. It didn't get back there to him. And so that's going to force us.
Didn't you say they had blocked 2 punts?
Blocked 2 punts so far this year. McCray the Trojans really look fast. Ron going to get a nice spiral, turning over. Ball going to hit at the 50. Going to cross the 50 and roll to about, it comes back to about the 48-yard line of the Trojans, and that's where our Bacon County defense will come on the field, and that's where we stop them. Is where they'll start. We're going to take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be right back for Red Raider football.
Don't forget 50-50 rifle tickets are on sale between the concession stands. $1 gets you half the pot. 50-50 in between the concession stands.
Can we come back? All right, fans, sorry about that, but there was a big run on the play as Telfair County's just lining up, running right at us. They crossed the 40-yard line down to our 35-yard line and first down, and that's where it'll be first and 10 on the
Bacon County 35-yard line.
35-yard line. 5 minutes ticking down here, and our guys have got to get some momentum, got to get some grit about them here. Telfair coming out in the same shotgun formation, hard count. See what we're doing. We're creeping the guy up on the outside from the defense. He's going to take the ball and hand it, runs right at us, and we knock him back. We bring him down. Finally, he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's where they'll finally bring him down at the 35-yard line, and it'll be second down for the Trojans.
Boy, we're looking awful flat right now, Matt.
Very flat. Coach Rogers, before the game, the defensive coordinator, told me we're flat. But I think that a little bit of contact would wake us up. And he said if contact from them don't wake us up, contact from me, he's already been on the field. Pistol formation for the Trojans. Number 2, going to take the ball. Going to hand it to their little shifty guy we met by the big ugly Dylan Davis. As he comes flying around number 72.
He makes a play, that's right.
And pop that little running back. And I tell you what'll slow somebody that's quick down. Get hit in the mouth by somebody who outweighs them 100 pounds.
That's right. That was a good play by Dylan. He just whipped his man up front and got in the backfield. It was a good play.
Boy, the cool weather is setting in here. It feels like football season. Bacon County better start playing like it's football season. Telfair County coming out in a pistol formation. They've stacked it. He's going to drop back. He's trying to find his guy. He's got a guy out in the flat. Drell Green in on the tackle. And then big Drell Green and Sabron and DeJuan finally, or Payson bringing down number 44. That's their other athlete. He also plays linebacker, the lead tackle. And it's going to be 4th down and 5.
Pitt, I think Coach Daffrin said that his dad was also a coach. He looks like a football player.
Yeah, he coaches over there. His brother, I think it was 6'8", 300 pounds, played at Northwestern.
More than Illinois.
And it looks like the Trojans are going to come out. Don't be surprised if they don't try a hard count here to try to get us to jump. 4th down and 5, ball on Bacon County 30-yard line, 3 minutes, under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. The Trojans of Telfair have given us all they want, and they fire off sides again. As their big guy, number 22, may be a good-looking athlete.
He's our best player right now.
He's our best player. And that's going to back them up to be 4th and 10. And you just get the sense that Telfair County is going to try to go for it still here. Try to keep us on this side of the field, see if they can't make something happen early, because we are flat, as you know what, right now. Early scores from
Flat
Ware County.
as a tortilla.
Ware County up 7-0 on Brunswick. Brantley County 6-0 on Pierce. Some early scores from around our area. They're going to come in a pistol formation, stacked to the right side. Number 2 going to take the ball. He's going to drop. Looks like they're trying to get it out on the screen. They got a man, but we bring a great tackle in there as we wrapped up that time. Come
Richard
flying
Crawford.
up the field.
There's the way he's supposed to tackle.
Richard Crawford. Possibly, you sure that wasn't Jay Jackson over there? No, that was Crawford on the play, and that's where Bacon County will take over on about our 36-yard line.
I think you're right,
Matt.
I think it was Jay Jackson. I think you're right.
Whoever it was come up flying, and they wrapped up.
Right.
Great play.
Now, let's get something going here.
Interesting to see if Coach Johns is still going to try to stick with his game plan here, as it would work if we could get it sped up a little bit. It's just everything's just too slow right now. It's just
Our gaps, they're firing through our gaps. I don't know why we increased or widened our gaps. I guess we're trying,
Tillman is wearing number 8 tonight, by the way. And they've all got their fabulous haircuts. We come out in our pro set, going to take the ball. We're just going to hand it to our big guy. And there we go, pushing forward for about 7 or 8 yards on the play. Coach, don't change a thing, baby. Stick with it. As we come out in our wing, we had double trips. We had twins out to the right. We turned around and handed it to our big guy, Tank Merritt. He forward for about 7 yards, 6 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Yep, 2nd down and 4.
2nd down and 4. Nothing here as time is expiring in the first quarter. Going to take it. We're going to hand it to Crawford, try to get him to the corner, and he's met in the backfield by number 44. And he's formed tackle to the ground, but not before he gains 2 on the play.
That'll make you
3rd down and
run
2.
behind your pads right there.
He got underneath him. That's that Pitt fella down there.
Right.
Lead tackler on the team. And you can just look at him and say, oh, that's the first guy you spotted when you stepped on the field.
That's right. That big old calf muscle, you can just tell he's a hard-nosed football player.
Short to the ground, and he got under Crawford there. 3rd down and 2. Ball on the 45-yard line of Bacon County. 1:13 here in the first quarter. Solo man, Tank Merritt, going to take the ball. We're going to hand it, try to get to the outside, and he's pushing the pile, and it looks like they're not going to give him forward progress at all on the play as the referee ran in on the line, and then he ran across, and it's going to be 4th down and short. And we got an injured Telfair Trojan on the play. And let's see where the ball is going to be spotted. Looks like it's going to be spotted at the 46, and the line to gain is the 46 and a half.
That don't look good, Matt.
So he's favoring. It's a big guy, and he's rolled over on his knee there. And so with that injury timeout, we hope that the young man is okay from Telfair. We're going to take a quick 30-second break for some station ID.
They won't ever expect that.
walked up, in the middle.
At this time out, I want to mention our girls softball team, who had a very good season this year. They're starting the playoffs this coming Monday. They'll be playing Clinch County in the region playoffs. The games will be Monday in Alma at 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and if needed, we'll be playing at 6 o'clock. So it's the best 2 out of 3, and if we can win both of them, then there won't be a 6 o'clock game. But if somewhere in the middle we lose one of them, we'll be playing at 6 o'clock. And then if we win there, we'll be playing Thursday, and we're not sure what the playoff schedule will be there. We're not sure if it's going to be in Alma. We're not sure if it's going to be in one of the other towns. The only way that it would be in Alma is if the 3 other teams on the other side lose against our sub-region. So, we had 53 consecutive wins, and we lost this past week for the first loss that we've had.
First down, Raiders. As we come to the line, the solo man in the backfield, Dewan, and we went for it on 4th and short there, and going to be a first down. Back to the softball that really cut you off.
That's fine.
Got to it.
Yep. We had 53 consecutive region wins, and we lost this past Tuesday to Telfair County. But great job that our girls softball's doing.
So we're back here to power football, and Matt Thrift under center, going to take it. He's going to hand it to Richard Crawford, and he hits the hole, bounces forward for a gain of 5 yards on the play as he hit that hole with some authority and coming to life here a little bit.
Yeah, we're starting to play Bacon County football.
It would be a good time for our fans to get on their feet, get behind these guys and make a little bit of noise, maybe get that momentum and that flow going a little bit. If I wasn't in this glass box, I would holler and shout at them right now. We're missing our true fan, Stevie Catfish Johnson, down here tonight. Matt Thrift going to come from the huddle. Twins out to the right, going to take the ball. We're going to hand it to Tillman. Tillman breaks the tackle. He pounds forward for 6-7, and he's still going. Get out of his way, Telfair County. First down, Red Raiders. He crossed the ball, brought it out to about the 43-yard line of the Trojans for another gain of about 7 on the play. And that's
going to be a Red Raider first down. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter, where the score is Bacon County 0 and the Telfair County Trojans 0. We're going to take this time out, 30-second break, and we'll go back to the studio. Stay with us, and we'll be back for more Raider Nation football.
Beginning of the second quarter here, it's nothing here as our Bacon County Red Raiders come out very flat to begin with, as to be expected. It just happens. It happens when you're playing an opponent. Don't want to take anything away from Telfair County, but just not good on paper. Has played well at times against Atchison County, but just not very good.
We're on the Telfair County 37-yard line, and we start a brand new clock beginning of the second quarter.
We come out fresh here. Thrift under center. Going to take the ball. We're going to hand it to Richard Crawford, who's got a hold. Going to take it. Going to bounce it outside. Bounce it back up. He breaks a couple of tackles. And we get a late flag. That comes flying in after Crawford brought it out to about the 17-yard line of Bacon County there. And we're going to see. I'm looking here on the field to see what the flag is.
It's going to look like it was holding. They threw it right at our
middle of the big pile moving there.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, don't go to shotgun, Coach John. Stay with this old power football and make somebody stop it. I mean, we are pushing be down the field like we were last week, but they're going to push us back here as they pick the flag up, and they're going to mark it off. Spot foul holding on the play, but it's going to only be first and about 12 or 13 now for the Red Raiders.
They called us down the field. That was a great run by Richard. I'm glad to see us doing that. This is something that we've not seen all year, and I want to see us put it in the end zone, but I'm glad to see us, that was a 17-yard pickup. So.
Break the huddle here. We're going to have Twins out to our left, Thrift under center, Tillman behind him. Going to take the ball, hand it to our big fella. He's got a big hole. He gets to the sideline, and they run him out of bounds, and they're still throwing him out of bounds down there. How about a flag there, big boy? And our fans felt like they should have. The young men were just playing football and just happened to be out of bounds.
He actually made contact on the field and was dragging him out of bounds as Dylan was running, so it really there wasn't anybody hit him out of bounds.
Second
contact inbounds.
Second down and inches for us as we got it all, just about all back on that one play. And if you look there, you've seen a sea of white like a wall just moving through, and we are really pushing the Trojans back and being more physical. Early from Turner County, Charlton 6, Turner County nothing. That's with 4:46 left to go in the first quarter. Somebody else starting off slow tonight. Thrift going to come back, wing back to the left, going to take the ball, hand it to our big guy Tillman, who goes forward for a Red Raider first down.
Well, forward to the Telfair County 24-yard line.
Somebody cut his leg out from underneath him, and he just tripped him up a little bit. And that's where we'll have first down. You said on about the 29-yard line.
24-yard
24, yeah, there, 24-yard line. 10:52 here in the second quarter. It's nothing here at Trojan Field. But our Red Raiders finally look alive and are moving here. Thrift gets it from the sideline, gets the signal from Coach Johns. Going to have wing back to the right. Going to take the ball, going to hand it to Crawford. Crawford going to get to the outside, hits that hole quick. It goes forward for a gain of 5, maybe 6 on the play. And it'll be second down there. And we got a guy limping up a little bit. Come on, fella. Just a little stinger. Actually, it's going to be a gain of, looks to be about 6 on the play.
Yep.
The second
What's
down.
happening, our running backs are running so hard, we're running into the back of our players just trying to block down the field.
Chris Rigby coming off the field there.
Yeah, it's nothing serious. He looks like he may have just twisted his ankle a little bit. Just a little bit gimpy. He'll be all right. It'll be sore tomorrow, but he'll be all right.
Thrift brings him out. Single back. Going to take the ball. He's going to mesh. He's going to hand it to Big Tank Merritt, who goes forward for another first down for the Red Raiders. And now we are moving. Very impressive.
This is Bacon County football.
Bacon County football here. And Coach decided early to go back. That's going to bring the ball out to about the 11, 12-yard line of Bacon County, and that's where it'll be first and 10 there, 9:45. It's nothing fans, and it looks like that McCray or the Trojans is going to take a quick timeout. And so early on, we've seen that we tried to come out and give a new little wrinkle. I like the wrinkle, but we were very slow running it. We were very flat. And what have you seen difference here so far at the beginning of the second?
Well, it's just that we're doing what we know how to do. We're just pushing the pile, running with power and blocking, hitting people and blocking them. We've cut our splits back down. We're not giving the defense opportunity to cut to fire between the gaps, and we're cutting our gaps down, and so we're able to control the line of scrimmage a little bit more. But I would not go away from what we're doing. I would continue to pound it, and just like Coach did just then, he's already run Richard twice or 3 times during this series. So we've not had an outside presence hardly at all this year, and he's using Richard Crawford a lot more tonight than what he has been used. He's using him for more than just a blocking back. So he's getting some touch tonight, and I like that.
We come off the timeout from the sideline, set up, and it'll be a Twins to our right, going to take the ball, going to hand it to Crawford. He's going to be very patient, going to pound it up in there for a hard gain of about 3, maybe 2 yards on the play, as he was hit pretty hard there. One of the things that I want to make sure that you guys understand, Coach John said this week, Richard Crawford the most physical tailback that he's ever coached.
That's what he said.
Words
I heard him
straight
say
from his
it.
mouth. He said that you watch him, he blows people out the hole.
Where are we sitting on the Telfair County 9.5-yard line? We will be able to get a first down somewhere around the 2-yard line, looks like. So we will have the possibility of getting a first down inside the red zone here, closer to the end zone.
Twins to the left, I formation this time. Crawford as tailback. Tank going to take the ball. We're going to mesh, going to hand it to number 5, who bounced forward. He's close to a touchdown there, but it looks like they're going to mock him a yard short as he just tumbled forward like DeJuan does, just toting people.
Boy, when he gets to smelling that end zone, he gets some gleaning, doesn't he?
He does. Third.
That's going to be first down.
It's going to be first and goal for the Red Raiders here. And so early here in the second quarter, the Red Raiders have went back to power football, and we're going forward with ball on the 1.5-yard line right here in about middle of the field. Thrift runs from the sideline. Going to break the huddle. Looks like there's some confusion there, but he gets it straight. Got doubled. We got wing back to the right. He's going to take the ball, and the quarterback sneak, and he just walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. So
right
we've
behind
answered.
Big Dylan Davis.
Big
Big
guy.
ugly, big nasty.
Quick snap. I tell you what, I don't think it's me, but tonight I'm having to speed up my play calling because it seems like we're going a little bit faster. I
Maybe.
think Coach Johns probably told him to pick up the pace a little bit. Once again, that's good coaching. Our cheerleaders coming running down the sideline, throwing the footballs, looking good as ever. 8:32 here, 6-0. Money Martinez on for the extra point attempt. Thrift's going to take the snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it's through. 7-0. 8:32 here, and Bacon County's finally got onto the board. We went back to some power football. If you're listening, we're going to take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be back. Stay tuned as we're just getting the train started, baby. All right, we're back here, Raider Nation, as our Red Raiders have been the first one to strike blood here. 8:32 in the second quarter. It's 7-0. And as we just pounded the ball, we ran it down. We gave it to our two guys who've been getting six, almost 7 yards of carry per game. And Sabron looking to the sea of red over here and getting them pumped up. He's going to take it, toe to the ball, and he's going to kick it very short. One of their big fellas going to receive it. He's going to go forward, and he's got a hole, but we tackle him. No, he's rumbling. He's still going, trying to run people over. He's finally brought down at about the 38-yard line of Bacon County, and that's where the Trojans of Telfair will take over on offense.
Sabron missed that ball just a little bit. Kicked it a little bit low. Give a little bit too much spin on it.
Got a little too excited.
Yeah. We need to see the defense step up here now. We need a quick stop and get the ball back, and we need to push it in and score.
Are we ever going to step on the field where our opponent doesn't look more physical than us? Pistol formation, number 2 for McCray, going to take the ball and hand it to their shifty guy, and he gets a block, and he's got the corner, and he's going to get to the outside, and he makes another guy miss. Boy, he's shifty. He bounces back across the field.
Score.
And Sabron, we almost Matt Thrift finally brings him down as he was bouncing back and forth right to left there. Made Sabron miss, made Crawford miss, made Matt miss, but then Matt finally brought him down as Sabron just got leveled on the play. And finally, we see number 28, Rhino, running in on the field. No, actually, they're going to bring him back as his chin strap wasn't ready. Boy, strap up, be ready. Young, talented sophomore, Ronnie Peterson, has been sitting out the first quarter, but it looks like they're fixing to put him back in. He's a big part of our defense, our big linebacker. He is probably, besides DeJuan, leads the way with and Big Dylan leads the way with being physical. Number 22 in formation. They're going to shift 3 out. Going to take the ball, and they're going to try to get him outside. And he's fast, boy. He's fast. He's got the corner, and he's going to get down and go in the end zone, but don't hold on It looks like there's some laundry everywhere, as there was some holding had to be to get him to the outside there. New little wrinkle as they lined up in that pistol set back home, if you can imagine it. Shotgun pistol set for you football fans, and they got a couple running backs stacked back behind the tackles a little bit, and then they just shifted them all out to the right, all three of them, and it was like almost a wall. I tell you, it just amazes me how creative these offensive coordinators are getting these days. Where they see that, three guys going to get number 22 to the outside, and we seen his speed there.
Yeah, he's fast. You know, that's actually the first time I've seen the ball in his hands tonight, and he's got an ankle that's wrapped pretty tight. I don't know if it was something he's favoring it a little bit.
Don't let us get to him, because I promise you we will hit him and make him dread running that ball.
He looked like an athlete, just like his coach said he would.
Coming back, and I guess you would call it a wildcat formation. 22, their stud running back in shotgun. He's going to take the ball, and he's going to drop to try to throw it. Got a man open, and Sabron hits him. Ooh, he hit him hard. As number 8, Mackey, their other star athlete, was going for the catch, and number 22 just left him hanging, and big Sabron Mosby with a hit.
That's the way you make them not catch it.
That's right. As soon as the ball hit him in his chest, Sabron hit number 8 in the back and just drove through him to the ground. And number 8 got back up, but he didn't want to.
That helmet in the back there, that in the kidneys, that don't feel real good.
So we're seeing a little bit of wrinkles from Telfair County as they're on our 30-yard line, their 30-yard line, and moving in. Number 2 going to take the ball, hand it to number 1, and he's shifty. He bounces back, and boy, that kid cuts back real good, and he's going to bring it out to the 15-yard line, and that's where it'll be third down and about 3.
Third down and 3 on the Bacon County 15-yard line. Here comes big Cody Metters. I think the coach has seen enough.
They're bringing DeJuan off the field. He didn't want to bring DeJuan. Told the wrong guy, but bringing him off the field. It's good to see Cody Metters in there, and we need to stop. So the Trojans are moving here on the 15-yard line. Big third down and 3. Pistol formation. Number 2 going to take it, going to hand it to number 1, and he's got the corner. He gets to the outside, and he's ran down from behind by number 11, Richard Crawford, and not before he gets a first down for the Trojans.
And he's going to be inside the 10 or right at the 10-yard line.
Timeout. They're actually going to take a timeout for the Raiders as they definitely have us on our heels here. And kudos to Telfair County coming back and fighting after we score and proving that they're not going to lay down. And nobody expected them to lay down, but sure would have helped us if they would have.
Well, they don't have anything to lose, and we're playing like we've already won the region championship right now.
You just don't like to see that. I can tell you this, I wouldn't want to be in that locker room come halftime for Coach Johns. Fans, if you've got any scores around there, if you'll text them to 347-971-4767. Help me keep updated with that. Also, you can stay tuned with us on Twitter at BC Raider Nation, or you can find us on Facebook at BC Raider Nation. That's to follow us every Friday night. That's also to submit your questions for Coach Johns at the Coaches Show on Sunday. Stay tuned for our Crosby Nissan halftime shows. We'll be hearing from our offensive coordinator, Josh Jacobs. Going to come out from timeout here. First and goal for the Trojans of Telfair County. Ball on the 9-yard line. Number 2 in the pistol formation. Going to take the ball. Going to hand it to number 1, and he bounces around, and he's knocked back, and finally Drell Green finally brings him down, as that kid reminds me a lot of the running back for Pittsburgh last night. Well, he's hurt us on this drive. 2 runs, he's really hurt us bouncing it back up the middle.
That's right. He's shifty, and you're not going to arm tackle him. He's thick down low, and he's quick. And when you hit him in his thighs, you're going to have to wrap him up, or he's going to bounce off of him. Just a good-looking little football player.
So he didn't gain on the play. There was no gain on the play. He did get back to the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 9 still, second down here. We need our defense to make a stand. Pistol formation for the Trojans. Number 2 shifts his guy to the right. Going to take the snap. It looks like we're bringing a blitz. trying to fake it. We're going to throw it out in the flats of the ball.
There we go.
Oh, it bounced off of him. So Brian caught it. He's at the 40. He's at midfield. He's got one man to beat. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Raiders. My Lord, what a stand. We've done it, baby. As the ball was thrown low, it hit off of the guy's helmet right into Sabron's hands, and he outrun the entire Trojan team, including the ones on the sideline. Touchdown, Raiders. Coach
Johns is hard about something.
On the field with Devontae, and he's all in, and they're discussing it here.
It was actually, what I saw was one of our players get mauled in the back. It better not be against us.
There's no flags on the play.
Us.
It looks like there's a white ball spot down there.
There is a flag at midfield, but one of their players just crushed our guy, clipped one of our guys from the back.
I hope you're right, Ref. As our cheerleaders are already throwing footballs, but there was no signal by the referee's touchdown.
He's waving us back.
He is waving us back. And I think I agree with one of our Raider buddies. That was terrible. Wasn't an exciting play no matter what.
See, the ref still got the ball down there. We're going to be kicking for an extra point. He's not bringing the ball back.
So Ron just signaled touchdown, and what a great play.
I saw the play, and it was a clip by Telfair County in the back of one of our guys. Just cleaned up. I think he hit our number 53. Just cleaned him up. Number 53, Trevor Williams, hit him in the back. He was trailing the play. Sabron was 25 yards ahead of him, and one of the Telfair County players just crushed him in the back. So.
Well, I tell you what, these last 2 weeks, they went to Sabron's side last week to that big 6'7" guy. He come down with a big interception, and it scared him enough to never go back. And then this week on the 9-yard line, second down, a great play by Sabron again, just stepping up and taking away the ball and taking it to the house. Money, snap is up, kick is good as it barely got through there on the line there. As I tell you what, that Martinez, he can kick the ball as long as he focuses on the ball. If he sees any kind of other colored jersey, he's going to look up and, boy, he's going to kick it to the left. But give the man credit, he made it there. It's 14-0 here.
Well, I'd rather have an ugly make than a pretty miss.
That's right. 5:20 left here in the second quarter. Red Raiders have gotten on board with a great defensive play by Sabron Mosby, who took it to the house. What would you say? How far was that? 80?
No,
90 yards.
95 yards.
95 yards.
Yeah. It was a good 92, 93 yards.
That's right.
From the spot, it looks about like a 93-yard touchdown. Or at least where he threw the white spotter.
Is that our first defensive turnover for a touchdown?
I think it is our first defensive turnover for a touchdown.
I know we forced some fumbles this year, but we hadn't taken one back. He took that one to the house.
Yes, he did. That was what we were needing. We were needing that.
And actually,
that was big for us.
The flag was after the touchdown, so it was on us. The penalty was on us, it looks, because they've marked us back, and we're going to kick this ball from the 25-yard line. I don't know if we missed it.
Well, maybe what happened is they crushed our guy, and then we got up and wanted to fight about it. That may have been what happened.
So we're going to kick this ball from our 25-yard line. Sabron going to put his toe to the ball, and he's going to kick it. Their guy's going to receive it at about the 20. He's going to get behind his wall, and we blew it up, but we missed the guy, and he shoots up the middle. He's finally drugged down.
Thank God for Matt Thrift again.
By Matt Thrift again, and he's going to cross the 50 and bring it out back to our 45-yard line, and our special teams has looked sloppy, boys. That's where the Trojans will take over.
Somebody clean Dylan Tillman's clock. He come over here blinking like he's not sure where he's at.
Early from Coffee County, Coffee 7, Tiff County nothing. It's in Region 1 play there. Going to stack it to the left, pistol formation. They're going to take it. Going to hand it to their guy. We push him back. He's trying to get the outside.
Great
and we drop him for a loss
Sabron.
of 10 or 8 on the play. And Hollywood's heating up tonight. Somebody gave him some Gucci glasses on that play, and he come flying in there. So.
That was what I liked.
That's going to bring
now we're starting to bring it to
second down and about 16, and it's good to see some senior leadership coming through. In previous weeks, we have some seniors like on the line, but in previous weeks it's been our juniors, even our freshmen at times that step up, and so maybe our seniors feeling a little bit of the pressure. Ball going to be backed up to their 47-yard line, second down and about 16 or 17. Pistol formation going to take it. They're going to hand it to their guy. We got him in a guy in the backfield. We're pushing Mackey back. He's still on his feet, pushing him back. Cross the 40-yard line. Push them back, fellas. They're going the wrong way. Great job by our defense, and they're going to give him forward progress at about the 45-yard line, as I didn't hear any whistles.
I can't hear it. I can't hear it up here.
Third down and 20, maybe 21 to go for the Trojans, and
they started on our 45-yard line, and now they're on their own 45-yard line.
We pushed them back.
We pushed them back 10 yards.
I don't know if you've been looking, but we've been dialing up some heat off the outside there.
We got 3 minutes and 40 seconds left, and Bacon County leads 14-0.
Pistol formation. Their big guy out wide. He's going to take the ball. Ooh, he's dropped immediately. Ooh, son, he was hit.
That was Ronnie Peterson. He's just glad to be back home.
Rhino Peterson. If we could just keep him from running his mouth, he'll start every game. It's good to see that young man back as we have dropped them for a loss 3 consecutive times. The ball back on the 40, and baby, it's flowing through here. I feel it up here.
We finally woke up.
Can I get a witness?
That was 3 hard licks. 3 plays that we hit them hard.
Credit Coach Rogers. He was bringing the heat. So Ron back deep to receive the punt. Their punter set up. He's going to receive it at about their 20. He's going to get it out quick.
Get out of the
very
way.
Short kick. And it's going to take a Bacon County bounce backwards as it hit at about the 35, and it bounced back to our 40-yard line, and that's where we'll take over. 2:46 here to go.
From the original line of scrimmage where they started on their 45, that was actually a 5-yard punt from the original line of scrimmage. So they punted the ball and only gained 5 yards field position. Matt, we got 2 minutes and 46 seconds left. We're leading 14-0. I would love to see us cross the goal line with 1 second left in the half.
Well, just getting the feel from Coach Johns, I think you might see something. We're coming out, twins to the right. Tillman single man behind Thrift. Thrift's going to take the snap. Going to head it. He's going to pull the ball. And there he goes down the sideline. He's at the 50. He's got one guy to beat. He's at the 40, and they drag him out at about the 37-yard line.
Great play.
And that's going to be a first down Raiders.
You knew it was coming.
Well, that's the first guy that Thrift could not outrun this year. Number 28 for the Trojans ran him down, but not before he is able to have a big gain of about 20 on the play and bring it out to the 37-yard line. First down, Raiders.
First down on the Telfair County, that's right, 37-yard line, first down. Raiders.
14-0, 2:39 left to go. And we get runs like that, we're going to score. Dalton Allman runs up to the top, single man, I formation, going to take the ball. We're going to hand it to Tillman real quick, and he's going forward for 1, 2, maybe 3 yards on the play. And it'll be second down, and that clock is ticking down. Actually, he got 4 yards on the play. It'll be second down and 6.
We've only used 1 timeout this half, is that right? We've
That's
got
right.
2 timeouts left.
That's right.
The clock doesn't indicate, and we're on the visitor side over here in our own press box, but the scorekeeper normally helps us with our timeouts across the field, so we're not sure exactly how many timeouts we got.
Got twins come out to the left. Crawford and Allman out here to the left. Single back. Tillman in the backfield, going to take the ball, going to hand it. Thrift's going to pull it. And it looks like they got to the outside, come flying in, but he got a gain of probably about 7
Looks like
or
he
8.
got a first down. We're stopping the clock.
First down, that's exactly
with a
right.
first down to set the ball, and then he'll start it back. He's waving the referee is waving the flags, waving the sticks.
Boy, Matt Thrift is really getting a sense of that veer option and meshing with that running back as he waited to the last possible
And we
second.
still yet to pitch it this year, Matt. I think we're going to pitch it when nobody, when people least expect it.
Going to come out, wing T to the right, wing back to the right, going to take the ball. We're going to hand it to Crawford, but he's blown dead. And you hate to see that because we were coming out in a little play action pass.
Yeah. And we were wide open down the field.
And it's blown dead. It looks like it's going to be a false start. Could be offsides.
No, they're marching. They're backing us up.
Going to be false start on the Raiders. Is that our first false start penalty of the night? I believe it is.
I think it is.
They've jumped several times, but we've been very disciplined tonight. It's going to mark it 1st and 15. Ball's going to come back to the 30-yard line.
I would like to see us run that same play, but to the other side of the field.
We'll bring the ball to Telfair's 30-yard line. Minute 30, and it's ticking down 14-0 if you're back home listening to us. Late in the second quarter. Twins to the left, I formation. Going to take the ball, going to hand it to Big Tillman. He's got a big hole, and he goes forward for a gain of probably 7 on the play, and it'll be second down 10. Actually 5 on the play. It'll be second down and 10. We're going to take a timeout here on the field. The Raiders are, as that will leave them with one more timeout. And while they do that, great adjustments by our coaching staff so far tonight. We want to thank some in-game sponsors. We want to thank the Medicine Cabinet. We want to thank Crosby, Nissan, and Waycross. Stay tuned for their halftime show as we'll be hearing from Coach Josh Jacobson and as he comes from Ohio. And we'll be hearing from him. Also, thank Alma Church of God. Remember, we're saving a seat for you. Anderson Buick GMC on the Bullinsville Highway in Douglas. Family Vision. C. Bennett and Johnson Insurance Company. Lassiter Equipment in Douglas and in Hazelhurst. Thank Lamar's Pharmacy. Lamar's Pharmacy also sponsors our senior spotlight. Dr. Jeffrey Silvera at the Ear, Nose, and Throat Clinic on Westside Drive. And a big thanks to Richmond Baking for all that they do. And I can't forget Pierce County Auto and our friend Kurt Johnson for all that they do. Thank you for your sponsors. Stay tuned for the halftime show. Now.
Well, number 7, what you think? Quarterback, what you going to do?
I think I come back out and play action. And it looks like that we're going to come out actually shotgun, trips to the left, new set for us. We're going to roll Thrift out to the left. He's going to take it. He's going to loft it deep. Got a man open. Did he get his foot in? No. As that was Dalton Almond back there in the back of the end zone, and they said, referee right on top of it, that he didn't get his foot in, and we've got laundry on the field in the vicinity of home.
Yeah.
And fans that come up on us a little bit quick.
And that's trips deep in the backfield where that flag's at. That's going to be a 25-yard penalty.
Trips actually to the left here and come out to our left, and we had Thrift in the backfield by himself, single back in shotgun formation, and he rolled out, had a guy open, probably threw it a little bit too late as he waited till he seen him open instead of throwing him open. And,
I'm telling you, from where I was watching his feet, and his 1 foot that he put down was just outside the line, just outside. It was a matter of inches. Not that it would have mattered. He had a penalty.
Devontae O'Neal on the field. Richard Crawford coming off. Thrift comes from the sideline for Coach Jones. 59 seconds here in the second quarter. 14-0 Bacon County. And we're there on the 35-yard line of Telfair. Thrift going to send out trips. Oh, snaps. He snapped the ball before we were ready. And he's just going to throw it deep. He throws it up for Sabron, and it's picked off. No, he dropped it incomplete. Incomplete on the play. How is that not a false start? Nobody was set on the play, and they continued to let the play go, and Matt just kind of threw it up for grabs. Next time, young fellow, throw it out of bounds. And that's going to bring up third down and about 21 yards.
If nothing else, I'd like to see us get in field goal range just to see what money can do.
Well, we wanted to see our new stuff live in game speed so that we could work on it next week. And we got some cleaning up to do. Guys just aren't running with confidence, but that's to be expected. Thrift in the shotgun, Tillman to his left. Going to take the ball, going to hand it to the big guy. He's going to put it in his belly. Matt going to try to get to the outside, and he's going to gain about 5 yards on the play, and that'll be fourth down and about 15,
we call our final
17.
timeout.
And that's our final timeout. 41.7 seconds here in the second quarter, 14-0. And not real impressed with our shotgun tonight at all. as we showed it a little bit last week, but it just seems like it doesn't match up well with Telfair's defense.
Evidently that's the case, and we've done a very good job in our 2-minute offense, but right now it's not over, but it is 4th and about 15, and I don't know what the coach has got planned right here, but up to right now we've not done very well in managing the clock. Well, I don't say we've not done well managing the clock. We've done a good job managing the clock. What we've not done well is executing our 2-minute offense this time. You know, we had to come back and beat Irwin County late with a 2-minute offense there at the end of the game. So, but we've not done good tonight.
It's almost
so far.
almost we're too fast paced. You know, when you get in those 2-minute offenses, one thing you have to realize is, yes, you got to go, but you got to be under control. We're going to come out, trips to our right, Sabron down here, one-on-one with a man. Matt Thrift just going to drop back, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to throw it up to Sabron. The throw's inside. Touchdown, Raiders! There was no push-off on the play. Ball thrown perfectly by Matt Thrift.
That is one of the best 2-minute offenses I've ever
seen. 30-yard touchdown pass, probably a little bit longer than 30 yards there. In the corner of the end zone, touchdown Raiders. Great throw by Thrift.
He threw it up, he hung it up, and let our guy make a play. That's right.
Sabron played it well as he stopped, planted, and he went back up and caught it. And that's going to be 20 here as they're bringing money on for the extra point. Our cheerleaders running once again, throwing the kick. The snap
good
is
kick.
Up. Kick is up. It's good.
That looked better.
21-0.
That's what we wanted.
Red Raiders with 34 seconds here in the second quarter. And we've come alive, the fans. We've come alive. Thank you for listening to us. And continue to follow us. Right now we're going to take a quick 30-second break for Station ID. Raider Nation, we're back here as we're getting ready to kick it off after a 35-yard touchdown pass thrown by the ever great quarterback here at Bacon County, Matt Thrift, to probably the star of the game so far tonight, Sabron Mosby, as that's his second touchdown, first on offense, and he had scored earlier. Sabron going to take it. He's going to kick it deep as he does the duties for us. He kicks it where nobody is. Ball's going to bounce, and it's going to go out of bounds down there.
I don't care. That don't bother me at all. Give it to them on the 35.
They got some shifty guys that can run it, can take it back.
Now they may make us kick it again, but
some early scores in the second quarter: Appleton County 23, Toombs County nothing. Coffee and Tift is tied at 7 at the end of the first quarter, and we're looking down, trying to get some more scores. The last score I had on Charlton County and Turner County was 12 to nothing. Actually, 12-0. So if you're listening out there, text us, keep us updated on some scores. If you don't hear, try to find out for us. 347-971-4767. Keep us updated on all that information. 34 seconds here to go. 21-0. Your Raiders. Ball on their 35-yard line. Pistol formation number 2 going to take it. He's just going to hand it to a shifty guy, and he's hit it in the backfield as Ronnie Peterson comes flying up, and he knocked down his guy that's supposed to be blocking, and he's really brought a charge to the defense.
Yes, he has. You know what? When he came on the field, we picked it up.
We sure did.
But when he came on, he was passionate. They're going to let it run out. Looks like they're going to let the clock run out. I don't know that I would, but they are.
That's the kind
of going to get it off.
Player that Ronnie Peterson is. He's really a young sophomore, and it looks like 2-1. And that's going to be the end of the first half here at Trojan Field in McRae, Georgia, as your Red Raiders 21, Telfair Trojans nothing. And was a little bit worried early on in the game, but our guys finally got it together. We went back. The coaching staff done an excellent job of getting back and finding out what we had to do to match up. Our defense finally found some passion and started hitting the guys in the mouth. Sabron made a big play for us that really ignited us, made it 14-0, and then another pass to Sabron, 21-0 here. And we're here at the Crosby Nissan halftime show, and we're going to take you right now, and in just a few moments, if I can get it set up, and listen to one of our new coaches that comes originally from Ohio. And fans, he is a Buckeye. So if you see him around town, all I want you to say with respect, because he's a great guy, SEC. 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 We were joking about that today. He wouldn't say go Dogs for me, but he did say, and you'll hear on his interview, that Georgia is probably the top state for high school football. And that's always good to hear, especially from an outsider coming in. So stay tuned with us. We're going to have take you to this interview with Coach Jacobson, and we'll be back with your very own Shane Bennett to break down some stats, and we'll have scores and highlights from around the region. You're listening to Raider Nation, 97.9 The Big Dog.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Superintendent Leonard Howson, Principal Damon Ray, Assistant Principal Neil Ward, faculty and student body of Telfair County High School, I would like to welcome you to Trojan Field at the 2011 Halftime Homecoming Festivities. At this time, direct your attention to the center of the field. Representing the freshman class, Caitlin Green. Caitlin is the daughter of Glenn and Stephanie Green of Helena. Caitlin is a member of the Beta Club and Future Farmers of America. She enjoys spending time with her friends and family, texting, going to church, and being outdoors. Caitlin also loves to cheer. Caitlin has been awarded honors with distinction for the past 6 years. While in middle school, she was the recipient of a Star Student for 2 consecutive years. Tonight, she has been escorted by Jordan Brown, son of Holly and Ralph Brown of McRae. Caitlin Green. Noelle Seabolt. Noelle is the daughter of Michael and Brandy Seabolt of Helena. Noel is a member of the Beta Club and served as freshman class secretary. She also is a member of the Telfair County High School Trojan marching band and concert band. Last year, Noel was the recipient of the 8th grade band award, and during middle school, Noel was an officer in the Junior Beta Club and served on student council. Noel attends Highland Church of God, where she is a member of the Extreme Drama Ministry. Noel enjoys listening to music, drawing, singing, spending time with her family, and hanging out with her friends. After graduation, Noel would like to attend Middle Georgia College and hopes to becoming a teacher. Tonight, she is escorted by Wes Young, son of Wesley and T.J. Young. Noel Seabolt. Representing the sophomore class, Brittany McDuffie. Brittany is the daughter of George Swain and Craig McDuffie of McCray. Brittany was a member of the Junior Beta Club for 2 years. She is currently a member of the Beta Club and Future Farmers of America. She serves on the student council as the 10th grade secretary. Brittany enjoys hanging out with friends and family, listening to music, learning new things, watching really old movies, and going shopping with her 2 sisters, Brittany and Betsy. Brittany is an honor student. During her 9th grade year, Brittany was awarded highest average in Math 1 and highest average in Government and Geography. Tonight, she has been escorted by Antonio Dixon, son of Valerie and Stephen Kelly of Helena. Brittany McDuffie. J.C. Nicole Self. J.C. is the daughter of Richie and Teresa Self of Helena. J.C. is a member of the high school softball team, where she is a starting pitcher or shortstop. Last year, J.C. was awarded Most Valuable Player on the school's team. Her plans are to continue playing softball with hopes of a collegiate scholarship. J.C. has also played on the school's basketball team since 6th grade. She has been on honor roll since 2nd grade, and she enjoys riding around, chilling, and texting her friends. Her goals after high school include receiving a scholarship to the University of Alabama, where she plans to receive a degree in nursing. Tonight, she is escorted by Thomas Gordon Bowen, son of Jeff and Lee Bowen of McCray. J.C. Nicole Self. Representing the junior class, Ashley Elizabeth Evans. Ashley is the daughter of Ronnie and Leila Evans of Helena. Ashley is a member of the Beta Club and Future Farmers of America. She has played on the Telfair County High School softball and tennis team for the past 3 years. Ashley is also a member of the McCray United Methodist Church. Ashley is in the top 5% of her class, was named an All-American Scholar, and was selected for Who's Who, participated in Telfair Wheeler's Youth Leadership Program, and was chosen as the People's Choice winner in the Miss Georgia pageant. Ashley has been named to the honor roll with distinction each year. She enjoys reading, riding the four-wheelers with her brothers, spending time with her family and friends, and going to the lake and beach. After graduation, Ashley plans to attend Eastern Tennessee State University to pursue a degree in the medical field. Tonight, Ashley has been escorted by Jacob Isaac Marchant, son of Henry and Suzanne Marchant of Fowler. Ashley Elizabeth Evans. Marlisa Wells. is the daughter of Marvin and Melissa Wells of McRae. Marlisa is a member of the Beta Club, Future Farmers of America, Future Business Leaders of America, and the Y Club, which she serves as Vice President of Programs. Marlisa also is a varsity cheerleading squad for football and basketball. She has been named on the honor roll numerous times. Marlisa's hobbies include drawing, reading, singing, dancing, and performing dramatic skits. Tonight, she has been escorted by Kenny Tucker IV, son of Farmer Young and Buster Tucker, both of McRae. Marlisa Wells. Now, representing the senior class, Addie Cortez. Addie is the daughter of Jay and Angie Cortez of Holland. Addie is a member of Future Farmers of America. She enjoys riding four-wheelers and spending time with her friends. After graduation, Addie plans to attend Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College to receive her core classes and transfer to Valdosta State University to study veterinary medicine. Addie is escorted tonight by Bradley South, son of Richie South and Christy Morris. Addie Cortez. Alexandria Vanessa Brown. Brown is the daughter of LaShawn and Joseph Harrell of McRae. Brown has been a member of the football cheerleading squad for the past 2 years. During her sophomore year, she cheered on the basketball cheerleading squad and ran on the track team. Brown is also a member of the Future Farmers of America. She enjoys singing, dancing, hanging out with friends, and spending time with her family. Some of her favorite activities include skiing and taking pictures. After graduation, Vaughn plans to attend Fort Valley State University to study nursing. Tonight, she is escorted by Timothy Cruz, son of Beverly and William Cruz of McRae. Alexandria Vanessa Brown. Natalie Sebo. Natalie is the daughter of Michael and Brandy Sebo of Helena. Natalie has been a member of the Telfair County High School marching and concert band for the past 4 years. Currently, she serves as section leader. Natalie is also an active member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. She has been in Beta Club for the past 4 years and now serves as club president. Natalie has been a varsity football cheerleading squad all 4 years and serves as squad captain this year. Natalie also plays on the varsity tennis team and was named the 2011 Most Valuable Player. Natalie has been in the top 5% club all her years in high school, as well as receiving honors with distinction each 9 weeks. She was also named to the SAT 1000 Plus Club, and Natalie was awarded the University of Georgia Certificate of Merit. Natalie was chosen as the homecoming representative during her sophomore year, and is a member of the Milan Church of God, which she serves as children's church teacher. Her hobbies include playing the guitar and banjo. She also enjoys water sports and spending time with her family and friends. After graduation, Natalie plans to attend South Georgia College for 2 years and then transfer to Valdosta State University to pursue a degree in speech pathology and communication disorders. Tonight, she is being escorted by Luke Andrews, son of Jay and Sarah Andrews of McRae. Natalie Seabrook. Tina Underwood. Tina is the daughter of Latrice Underwood and Corey McMillan of McRae. Tina enjoys texting, hanging out with friends, spending time with her son, and working. She was a member of the art club her 9th grade year. After high school graduation, Tina plans to complete her technical degree in nursing at Oconee Caroline Technical College. Tonight, she is being escorted by Shaquille Thomas, son of Leanne Hamilton of McRae. Tina Underwood. Henry Nicole George. Camry is the daughter of Lindsay Pope of McRae. Camry has been a member of the varsity softball team for the past 4 years. During this time, she was awarded Golden Glove her freshman year and Bank Street Award her sophomore year. She played basketball and cheer for 1 year. Camry loves playing softball and enjoys being with her teammates. After graduation, Camry plans to attend college and study nursing. Camry is escorted tonight by Devontae Clark, son of Angela Hamilton of Mala. Camry Nicole Ward. Tonight's mascot is Miss Katie Hott. Katie is the daughter of Robin and Thor Hott of McRae. She is a first grader in Telfair County Elementary School. Some of Katie's favorite things to do are play with her Barbie, reading princess books, dressing up, and playing with her friends. Katie's favorite foods are chicken and pie, and her favorite colors are pink and purple. And when she grows up, Katie would one day like to become a hair and makeup artist. Miss Katie Hott. Our reigning queen, Miss Kirsten Clark. Since high school graduation, Desmond has been working and plans to attend college starting this January. Young ladies, a round of applause. And now the moment we've waited for, the 2011 Telfair County homecoming queen is Miss Camry Gill. Camry Nicole Ward, the daughter of Lindsay Pope, and was escorted tonight by Sister Devontae Clark. Let's see if these young ladies another round of applause.
Raider Nation, welcome back as the festivities of homecoming is just over as they've named a homecoming queen for the Telfair County Trojans. As we heard the fans holler, and congratulations. But who cares? Back to football. Our football team. That was for Vicky Ruiz back home. Our football team is coming out, warming up, and two different teams. First quarter versus second quarter, really. And one of the big, we had a key play by Sabron. But it's like you said, Ronnie Peterson, who was our player of the week last week on defense, just ignited a fury on the Red Raider defense that we didn't see.
I think the return of him and Cody Metters kind of give us a shot in the arm that we needed. Cody is still hobbled, and he only played a couple. But it was right during that series, Matt. And then, lo and behold, we get a big play by Sabron, and all of a sudden we turned what looked to be tragedy into triumph.
That's right. Just a few scores from around that we got. Not a lot of people posting tonight. Don't know a score on Wilcox County, Atkinson County game. We assume that it's a blowout, but you never know. Ware County at half 14, Brunswick 6. As Brunswick record does not show it, but they've hung around with a few teams this year. Jeff Davis 13, Georgia Military 0, Appleton County 23, Toombs 0. All these scores are at half. Coffee 7, Tiff 7 at half. A big region. Perhaps many people say that that's for the fourth spot in Region 158 this year. Charlton, last score we had, Charlton County 12, Turner County nothing. As reading on the vent, there was a young man from Turner County, didn't say his name, was seriously injured. And then on the play, Camden County 36, Treasure from Florida 7, Valdosta 3, Martin Luther King 3 down in Valdosta in the big region matchup. And so if you have any scores, fans, please text us at 347-971-4767. Text us some scores, especially the Wilcox Atkinson County score. Maybe the Lanier. Who's Lanier playing again tonight?
Lanier and Irwin.
We're
anxious to find out Lanier Irwin.
Yeah, as there's some key matchups going on. We just hadn't been able to find out yet. But
Roland, if you're back at the studio and you're listening, if you can find out that Lanier and Irwin County score.
Yeah, you from Irwin County, I believe you told me, Roland, back there. But here we are as our white Raiders in their white is coming out. The refs are at midfield. The homecoming dresses are finally walking off the field here. Kickers are out, getting warmed up. We got a minute ticking down before I think we'll actually start this second half. And while we got a second, it's 21-0 here. Let's talk a little bit of SEC football this week. Georgia facing Mississippi State. What's your pick?
Georgia.
You ain't gonna go that easy. What's the score?
I think it'll be close. Both defenses are quick, and they really concern me because they're the kind of team that will frustrate Georgia. Their ball control. They are the mirror image of what Bacon County is. They're a ball control, run, first type offense. I read an article today about their quarterback, Ralph, who is actually digressed as far as his throwing. I'll say that, and tomorrow he'll light us up for 300 yards. But as far as his throwing, he's digressed a little bit. But they're power football. They played LSU very close, and we know what LSU is. This is a hungry team coming in, and we owe them one. We owe them one from last year. They beat us and shouldn't have beat us, and we owe them one. And I'm anxious to see if we can play good tomorrow, and our offense can play good. I feel like that we're going to be in good shape. I'm anxious to see that, and I'm anxious to see that game tomorrow night.
Alabama and Florida, that's a lot of big. You got Arkansas I know Auburn, South Carolina tomorrow as well. Some big key games for the SEC as I'll be pulling for the Auburn Tigers tomorrow, and I'll be pulling for the Crimson Tide of Alabama tomorrow night. No doubt about it, one way or the other, even if it didn't benefit Georgia. I can't stand those Gators. And so I'm ready for some football. Got a big God in the Hunt tomorrow in Denton, Georgia. If you're listening and you got some kids, teenagers, even dads, come out there. It's a big thing that my father-in-law does, God in the Hunt for all hunters. Very God-oriented thing to give away some hunts. That's tomorrow in Denton, Georgia at the Granny Place. Here we are. Fans are on their feet. Bacon County will be receiving the ball. It looks like Sabron's back deep. He's going to take it. He's going to get a little pooch kick. Our big guy, DeJuan's going to take it. He's going to run up in there and make a couple people miss. Actually drove a couple people, and we'll take the ball over at about the 43-yard line there. And that's where we'll start our second half. And I want to win 35-0 at least. Maybe
well, let's just double it.
That'll be fine.
42.
42 would be good. 42-0.
And let's get that before the fourth quarter so we can get some of our guys some playing experience.
We are
I don't want to be greedy.
Coming out in the shotgun formation here. Going to take it, going to hand it to Crawford, and he's met immediately in the backfield. This coach, that shotgun just not doing anything for us.
I don't know if they had a blitz.
Well, it looks like, they're just flying up. When they see that shotgun, they're not threatened by the pass at all. Even though we've thrown the ball, they're not threatened by it. Number 46 come off he timed it, and he was in the backfield by the time the ball was put in Crawford's hand. He's going to back us up for a loss of 4 here. It's going to put the ball at about the 38-yard line. Second down and about 14. 21-0, third quarter. Back in the shotgun formation. Twins to the left, single man out here to the right.
Gary Michaels
take the ball. Matt Thrift's going to pull it. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe 5 yards on the play. Bring third down and 10.
One of our linemen
Third
there,
down and
he made a block, but he quit blocking. And when he quit blocking, the defender from Telfair County came off the block and tackled our quarterback. If he'd have stayed on his block just a little bit longer, then I don't know how far Matt would have run from that.
And we're coming back out here. Third down and 9. Ball on the 43-yard line. Shotgun formation. Going to take it. Matt's going to roll to his left. He's going to throw it out in the flats. Got a man. Oh! And did we drop it? No, he caught it as he bobbled it. He hung on, and it's going to be a first down on Bacon County. Great play there.
The way he reacted, it looked like he dropped it.
Well, the ball threw up. The ball actually flew up in the air, but he come back down with it. And Matt put it right there in his hands. Number 20, Gary Michael on the catch. We hadn't seen him much up until tonight.
That's right. He's played quite a bit tonight.
Twins to the left. Crawford. Matt just going to take a direct snap. He's going to go forward for a gain of 1 on the play. Be second down and 9. Second down and 9 there. As
I don't like that. I don't like putting our quarterback in harm's way.
Well,
like
Crawford went to the outside, and Matt went to the inside. You gotta follow your blocks.
I know Matt took a middle linebacker right in the chest. That's what he took.
Sabron coming off the field. Crawford running in. 9:53 here in the third quarter. 21-0. Ball on the 45-yard line. Second down.
Telfair County from
about 8.
Yard line.
Michael going to come out to the right. Twins to the left. Running back, going to send a man in motion out to the right. Low snap, but going to hand it to Richard. He's going to make a couple of cuts upfield for a gain of 4 on the play, maybe 5.
Coach Johns is having a fit. I think he's hollering at Richard that the outside was open.
Richard keeps cutting it up inside, and you want a running back to do that, but the outside was wide open. That's why
it looked
we
like
come
the
this
one
way.
had the outside sealed.
Third down and about 3 here. As we converted on third down a while ago, 3rd and 9. Let's see if we can convert on 3rd and 3 here. And Thrift looking to the sideline. He's getting his signals from Coach Johns, instructing Richard. Got to Juan in.
Down territory.
Juan at tailback to his left. Twins to the top to the left. Richard in motion. They got a double fake, and that just looks like a busted play, and Matt Thrift took another shot from the big guys there. And that's going to bring up 4th down and a gain.
No gain.
No gain on the play.
Maybe a foot.
Boy, I don't like our quarterback taking risks like that. That was definitely a busted play. You had one on the left, then you sent Crawford from the left in motion, and the handoff timed at the same time with 2 guys running into each other. There's no way that play was run right. 4th down and 2, and Red Raiders are going to go for it. 8:20 and ticking here, 21-0. Ball on the Cray 43-yard line. We're going to come back into our power set. Single back, Tank Merritt back behind him. Going to take the ball. We're going to hand it. He's met immediately in the backfield and driven back by the Telfair Trojans on the play for a loss of. Well, actually, they're going to give him forward progress, but no matter what, they're going to turn the ball back over to the Trojans of Telfair on that play.
Coach Johns is not a happy camper.
And once again, we come out a little bit flat. Just not really flat. We just come out doing some new stuff, and we're just not running it with
confidence. What we look like? Look like an offense that's doing new stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Coaches,
but we got an open date next week.
Coach is firing off at him. He's in their face. And it looks like it's going to be an offsides on the defense as we jumped early there. I love watching Coach Rogers and Coach Johns from the sideline.
Yeah. He's hot.
Walking down to the far end all by himself.
Wouldn't look like you if you didn't know that we was up 21-0. It sure wouldn't look like it. He's having a fit.
Pistol formation, and they got to, my Lord, throw the flag. Lord, hear us from heaven. Their wide receiver actually could have continued to go in motion as he moved to his right, but then he stopped, and then he tried to move again. Finally, we got a flag from the guy standing right next to him. And that's going to back them up. And it'll be 1st down and 10 again. 1st and 10 here as our defense is yet to see a play from Telfair. 2 offside penalties.
Look at their big number 61, Matt. Big football player they got. We don't have an offensive lineman or defensive lineman that looks anything like their big number 61. He's a 6'2", 260-pound freshman.
And we got another whistle on the play. Can we get the second half underway? And they're discussing it out. Yeah, he's a big boy.
He looks like an All-American out there.
Every week we step in and see. Finally got some score updates from Charlton County. Charlton County 18, Turner County 6. 8:26 in the 3rd quarter. Still looking for Wilcox. Going to take the ball, going to hand it to their guy. Gets to the outside. He makes some moves back inside, making several people miss. Man, that guy's tough to bring down. And he just rumbles his way or jukes his way forward for a big gain of about 7 or 8 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 3. 7 yards on the play, 2nd down and 3.
If he could get anybody to help him.
He's running around his guys. Second down and 3 here. 7:29 in the 2nd quarter. The Trojans of Telfair have the ball. 21-0 still here in the game. Early in. Got a pistol formation. Going to shift the guy back to his left. Going to take the ball, and he's just going to hand it to number 1, and he's hit in the backfield by DeWan Merritt and Jay Jackson, the freshman, in the backfield. Big Tank and Jay Jackson.
Good play.
Didn't give him an opportunity to get going on that play, and it looks like we have an injured lineman down for the Trojans. And, boy, I hated to hear that Charlton County game said that some Turner County kid really got hurt. Hope that everything is all right back that way.
I don't want anybody to be hurt, but I sure hope it's not their quarterback.
Yeah, as he was injured. Matter of fact, had a concussion last week. From what some of the people said at the hospital this week, he shouldn't have been playing the second half of that ball game. He actually had a concussion during the first half and got hit again. And anyway, old Dad had to have QB in that game.
Yep.
Number 73 for Telfair County is the injured player down. He is
Terry Walker. It looks like he's going to be okay. He's sitting up. He's 5'9", 280 pounds.
Big boy, and he is limping up. He's up under, limping off on his own power. As he's got a brace on that right knee, and it looks that's the knee that he's favoring.
That's what it looks like.
And, boy, I tell you what, you don't realize it. If you'll notice, a lot of you football fanatics do. Some of you will after this. But if you'll look on Saturdays, just about every offensive lineman has knee braces on both knees. And that's just because with their size and their weight, the pounding that they take off that defensive line, it's just safety.
Well, they're constantly being run into the backup by running backs, and it's just bad.
Here we go, 3rd down and about 6.
They've run this formation before.
And we jumped it, getting a little bit of pressure on the quarterback, and he's going to be brought down by 3 of our guys there. Richard Crawford, Big Dylan down there, and then number 9, Payson Sands. In on the tackle.
Payson's played good tonight. He's got his first opportunity to start, and he's played good tonight.
It's actually his second start, but
Okay.
he started second game of the season. He started, and anyway, they shifted him around after.
They brought Dylan Davis off the field, and he's mad. He's madder than fire.
Coach, I made the sack. Punt formation here. Number 44, Pitt, back to punt it for him. Got Sabron back deep. Sabron on about the 25. The ball, decent kick, end over end. Sabron backs up. It takes the Trojan bounce, and it's going to be down at
the Bacon County 28-yard line.
28-yard line, and that's where we'll take over. 6:05 here in the third quarter, 21-0. Our defense come up with a stand, but let's see if our offense will go back to pounding it away.
Yeah, we were talking off the league about 42-0. And it's kind of like Georgia Tech. It's not the same offense, but the same concept. They're having to coach totally different plays.
Drift takes the ball. He's going to hand it to our big guy, who pounds up the middle for a gain of about 3 on the play. It'll be first down, maybe 4. It's going to be second down, and it looks like about 7 or 8 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line, and that's the second time number 54 has come limping off the field. Number 54 played tonight for the injured Cody Metters. That's Ryan Howell. He's just a sophomore. He's in there and showing a little bit on his foot or his knee or something. And Cody Metters actually come into the ball game.
He was just waiting for something like that to happen so he could get on the field.
Drift out from. Going to bring his guys to the line. Going to take the ball, going to hand it to Tillman. Tillman runs over a big guy and goes forward to about the 35-yard line. It looks like the 34-yard line where it'll be third down and about 4.
Big linebacker, number 44, Pitt, from Telfair, who's been laying the wood. He just got the wood laid to him.
Well, I tell you what, our running backs run the ball hard. Sure do. Third down and a long 4 here. Big opportunity for the Raiders. We need to score on this drive. Single backfield, twins to our right, going to take the snap, going to hand it. He followed it, he got it. First down, and there's a flag on the play. It looks like a face mask maybe on the play, as they're going to mark the ball at about the 40 or
it's going to be a first down.
38-yard line. It's going to be a first down. Tillman helmet off, and he's kind of chattering to somebody a little bit. Not really chattering, just trying to figure out where he was.
You know, I don't know that he didn't get hit a little bit. Something happened to him in the first half. He's a little bit gimpy. He was running hard now. I'm not taking anything away from him, but he just doesn't act like the normal Dylan Tillman.
Somebody indicated this week, one of his teachers, that he got hurt a little bit in practice early on this week. And I'm going to tell you, if you're not banged up during football season, you're not playing.
That was a big penalty. It looks like it was a 15-yard personal foul, face mask.
I don't think he signaled face mask. Did he signal face mask? He did. I wondered for a second if they wasn't going to call helmet to helmet, because somebody come flying in there with their head down. I formation, Thrift going to take the ball. He's going to hand it to Crawford. Crawford hits
there. He
the
goes.
It's a speed. He's up the middle, and he breaks it for a gain of about 8 on the play as he jumped over a guy to get that extra couple of yards, and it'll be 2nd down and 2. Great run by Richard Crawford. Boy, I love the way he hits the hole.
Yeah, you can see Dylan coming off the sideline right here. He's favoring his left foot. He's limping a little bit.
Dylan off, Tank Barrett on. Matt looking to the sideline, getting the call from Coach. And Coach Johns just signaled to Tillman to look like take a break, and he didn't like it. I formation, take the ball. We're going to hand it to Crawford. Crawford's got a hole. He puts it up in there. 1st down, Red Raiders, for a gain of probably another 4 yards.
We're going to pump. We're going to keep pumping it to the middle right here, and in a second we're going to pop it outside.
Now to move the chains again. Ball's on
Telfair County 34-yard line.
So Braun over here on the sideline. He's been over here for most of the second half. Telfair County 34-yard line, 4 minutes here, 21-0. Takes the ball, hands it to
there he
Crawford.
goes.
He gets to the outside. He stays out to the outside, and then he gets hit. He gets hit, and he's slow to get up, but what a run by Richard Crawford as he finally got the outside, and that'll bring the ball out to about the 20-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. What you laughing at?
One of our wide receivers got his clock cleaned. Just I'm not sure he knows even what state he's in.
I seen one of the Trojans flying back too.
Yeah, maybe they hit each other. I don't know why, but it was a collision.
21-0, and we're knocking on the door of the Trojans. 3:44 here. Going to take the ball, hand it to Dewan.
Ooh, just one tackle.
Jumps up in there for a gain of about 5. Nope, 6, 7.
Yep.
Keep working on that. We are a good ways from the field, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
And that'll be 2nd down. 2nd down and about 4. As Dewan gained 6 on the play. It's 3-3 at half. Valdosta playing Martin Luther King from Atlanta in a big region. Not a region, but a big Class 5A matchup.
That doesn't surprise me. You got quite a field of athletes.
Drift, single backfield, going to take it and going to hand it to Dewan, and we lost the ball. And the Trojans fell on the ball at about the 15-yard line. They fell on the ball as during the exchange we lost it.
Looked to me like
First
Matt may have
turnover of the
handed
game.
that ball off a little bit high, hit him up in the chest rather than the bread basket.
Chest or the hip one, because it come out the hip area. And you don't like to see that. That's just sloppy play. But, credit our guys. We've lost some fumbles, but we've been able to get them back, and we just weren't able to get that one back. So the Trojans going to take over on the 15-yard line here. 2:51, 21-0. Left to go. Got to take the ball, and we just meet him and blow him up. Payson in the backfield. Big play. Big tackle by our young man, Payson Sanchez.
That was a great play by Payson.
Flew up the field and knocked him back in the backfield.
Now we're beginning to play the assignment football that Coach Johns talks about. When you see your key make a move, then you do what you're supposed to do defensively based on what they do. You react.
That's one of the things Ronnie Peterson does so well. Payson done it well there. He's got a key, and he just blows it up. I mean, he does not hesitate. And, hey, sometimes you may get beat that way, but more times than not, you're gonna knock somebody silly. They got their number 22 in the shotgun formation. There was a little bit of snap. He's going to try to get to the outside. He gets a block. He's moving, falling back. We finally hit him not before he gains a big gain. 10 yards on the play, maybe he's going to get it, and it'll be 3rd down and about 2, maybe 3. He dropped him for a loss of 3. He got 10 yards right back. Boy, that boy can run. He's quick.
Well, I don't know, and I'm not questioning their coach, but if I had a number 22 playing for me, this is the 2nd or 3rd time he's touched the ball the whole game.
They would see him all night long.
It would be 22 right, 22 left, and then I'd throw 1 in there every now and then.
He's still in the shotgun formation. They're making a shift. It looks like we're going to blitz it. Oh, and he makes a guy miss as we had him back there in the backfield. We drug him down, and it's going to be, they're marking 4th down there as it was short. We actually had him in the backfield as I think that was Ronnie Peterson again come flying up. He knew what was coming. And from the middle position, he flew up and forced him to make another move to the outside, gave our time.
About 4th and 1.
Make the tackle. Under a minute here to go in the 3rd quarter, and they take a timeout.
And we're going to take a timeout, go back to the studio for this station break.
Back Raider Nation here, got a couple of score updates. Irwin County coming off of a big win last week against Clinch County is finding themselves in a big hole. Lanier 27, Irwin County 7 in the 3rd quarter. Lanier come out in the statement game, 0-2 in region, and has got Irwin County back on their heels. Coffee County 21, Tift 7 in the 3rd quarter. And so there's some scores from around the region. We still got 18-6 as Charlton is over Turner County. And that's all I see right now. Here we go. Coming back from the timeout, number 22 still on the field down here. And they're going to go for it. And probably the right call here. Down 21-0. Not really moving. Going to take it. They're going to jump. And we force him back, and it looks like he goes forward for a gain of maybe a yard.
And it's going to be a 1st down.
And it will be a 1st down as they're moving the chains there. As we forced him wide for a little bit. Dragging it out. Go ahead.
We want to thank our in-game sponsors, Pierce County Auto and Blackshear, the Medicine Cabinet right there in Douglas. Right there in Alma and Douglas. Crosby Nissan and Waycross, who also does our halftime show, the Alma Church of God, and Anderson Buick GMC on the Boyds Mill Highway in Douglas.
Gray still got number 22 in. Looks like the coach.
Yeah.
Trojan's going to snap him the ball. Direct snap. He made a man miss. Oh, we thank the Lord we just made the guy trip up there as he broke through again for a gain of about 5. 6 on the play to be 2nd down and 4. And I'm glad that they waited till the end of the 3rd quarter. So that looks like that'll be the last play here in the 3rd quarter to find out that man needed to run the ball and touch it all night long. And that's it here in the 3rd quarter. It's 21-0 Macon County over the Trojans of Telfair. We played sloppy.
We just not clicked tonight, has it?
It hadn't clicked in the booth. It hadn't clicked out there. It has just been one of those nights. Wilcox County 48, Atchison County nothing, and Lanier County 27, Irwin 7 in region play. Coffee 21, Tift 7, still 3-3, not us to score. Coming out of the halftime there, as that's a tight game going on. And we've got a game here, and it's just never good enough for me. 21 points tonight, and really should be more than that. We've only had 2 offensive touchdowns, 1 defensive touchdown. Coach Johns is not going to be happy at that. But a couple of those, like you said, offense trying new things. And those
we've had it down deep twice where we've had turnovers.
Just can't have those kind of things here. Telfair County has the ball. 2nd down and 4 coming into the start of the 4th quarter. We just need to finish strong here. Ball on the 34-yard line. Looks like they're going to come out. We got their quarterback, number 2, back in the ball game. And we time it. Rust through. This guy's going to get to the outside. We
Good job, Richard.
Get him. Richard drags him down, and they drops him for a loss of 2 on the play. It's going to back him up, and it's going to be third down and 7. Third down and 7 here. We need to hold them. I just heard somebody say, hold them, boys. Game time, game time.
This is a big play for us, but they've already proven if they're close at all, they're going to go for it. So this is 2-down territory. We need a big stop right here.
Number 22 comes out to the right, one-on-one with Sabral. Pistol formation. Going to take it, going to hand it. We get in the backfield, but shifty move back there, and he's still going. He's breaking a couple of tackles, and he's going to fall across the 44-yard line for a Trojan first down. Boy, we were knocking people all over. That kid just gets behind his pads and doesn't go down. Tillman coming back onto the field. It looks like Payson coming off the field. Tillman definitely the more physical linebacker than Payson, just for the simple fact that
he outweighs him by 25 pounds.
Outweighs him by 25 pounds, and he's a junior versus a sophomore. Pistol formation. We're bringing some heat all up the middle, but we missed the tackle. Jay Jackson, nope, you can't get to him as that guy falling forward across the 50-yard line to the 47. 48-yard line. It'll be second down and a yard. And
well, the coaches are putting us in the position to, by their play calling, putting us into position to make the stop. We're just
this is no exaggeration. We had 4 guys back there at number 1, and he just whoop, whoop.
But we had our hands on it.
Dillon coming out looking a little bit confused, but he gets down to the line. Pistol formation. Number 2 going to take the ball. They're just going to hand it to number 1. He makes a couple of guys miss, falls forward, gets a couple of yards on the play, first down. Going to bring the ball out to about the 43-yard line, and that'll be first down Trojans.
Watch Dillon coming off here. I wonder if that knee's still bothering him a little bit.
Dillon coming off. Come on,
looks like
defense.
he's a little bit gimpy.
Come on, defense. Telfair's off.
Trojans are on our Bacon County 43-yard line.
Pistol formation. Number 2 takes the snap. Hands it to number 1. Number 1 gets to the outside. He makes a move back inside. He stays. He's going to gain about 5 or 6 yards on the play, as we just can't stop him right now. Just cannot stop him. He actually gets 7. It'll be second down and 3.
From first contact, he's not getting 2 falling forward. He's getting 5 and 6.
Somebody's a little bit hungry. Playing like a senior.
They're playing like they don't want to be shut out. They want to score.
Number 22 back in the Wildcat formation. They're going to rotate 3 guys out and shift them in motion. He's going to take the ball. We come up the field. We miss another tackle. He gets out there. We finally hit him and bring him down close to a first down. Looks a gain of probably 2 on the play, and it'll be third down and a long one. Who was that flew up the field and missed the tackle?
I don't know, but he actually forced him back inside. It looked like he done a good job. Jay Jackson comes off as Dylan Tillman checks back in. I don't know. I think right now, if I'm Coach Rogers right now, I'm calling a timeout and challenging somebody. I'm challenging somebody right now to make sure that we stop them. I wouldn't let them score. Don't let them score. They're discussing something with our linebackers here. The referees are.
And here they go. This is a big third down. The referee's blowing the play dead. And he's walking in, don't know what's going on. And we get a little quiet trying to figure out some technical issues. Technology is a wonderful thing, but it's also
they're going to call for a measurement.
And they are calling for a measurement here.
Looks to me like it's going to be very close to a first down.
Should have been measured to begin with. Another truth.
Yeah.
And they're going to measure it. But the referees were right. It's going to be about
a foot.
About a foot.
18 inches maybe.
So we need a big stand. As they're coming out, they're on the line waiting for the whistle. We're kind of dragging a little bit. Guys, get to the line. Watch the quick snap. Number 22 back at quarterback for them. It's been their most successful formation of the night overall. Take the ball. Going to snap it to him. And we hit him in the backfield. He dropped him for a loss of maybe 2 or 3 yards on the play. It's going to be fourth down.
Richard Crawford blew that play up, and then Payson finished him off.
Well, to be honest with you, they come out in a formation, I don't know what you call it. Number 22 back shotgun with nobody around him, and they've got a lineman and 2 running backs.
They're in the
3
backfield.
people in the backfield close to the line, and they run to the same side every time. So our guys are just flying up the field. If they ever go backside, we're in trouble.
Yep.
If somebody don't stay contained. So they're hollering to watch the ball. 4th down and 4 here. 7:33 in the 4th quarter. 21-0 Raiders. They're going to take the ball. They're going to hand it. And he tries to pound forward. He's pounding, but I don't know that he did. I don't think he got it. He's looking back. There's no signal. And he did. He's 2 yards short, and the Red Raiders defense makes a stand.
I don't know. It's close, Matt. They may call for a time. Yeah, they're going to call for a measurement again. It's going to be close.
I was looking at where the guy was spotting it, but he actually didn't get over there to it. There he goes. Yeah, it's going to be a few
He's
inches.
spotting it short. Going to be awful close.
They're breaking the chains out here. Chain crew coming out.
Oh, first down.
And he got the first down. As the fans signaling boo because they got a little spot there. And either way, it's a first down. Bacon County. You know, one of the things that's aggravating about South Georgia football, I found something. They don't have the personnel to keep scores updated on the big social networks like Atlanta. You look at all the Atlanta teams, and I've got scores.
Because we're rednecks,
stats.
not geeks.
Here, I can't. Well, give me a couple of geeks down here to get me updated on some scores. Pistol formation, going to take the ball, going to hand it to their shifty number 1, and he's hit by our big guy, but he didn't go down, but he didn't move forward either.
Looked like he gained about 1 or 2. Now, that's the way to stop it on first down. First down's been killing us. They've been getting 6 and 7 yards on first down this half.
Ball on the Macon County 30-yard line. 2nd down and about 8. 6:31 here to go in the 4th quarter, and Telfair County's really running out of time. 21-0, Macon County. And I just want to score to feel like I've done something. A couple more times. But a win's a win, no matter how pretty it is. A win's a win. Pistol formation, number 2 back in at quarterback. Got to take the snap. He's going to drop back. Going to
We're burnt.
He threw it out to the flats. Thank God it's complete.
Thank God he didn't look deep, because Devontae was sitting there watching the game.
No, Devontae won't look back in for the run.
Yeah, he was sitting there looking in at the game, and his man was 20 yards behind him.
Spider-Man needs to learn to cover. We're in man coverage. Our defense plays man coverage. You worry about your man. Devontae's got to start trusting. Last week he didn't. He got burned twice. And our other freshman Drell got burned once.
If I'm going back up top of that man again right here.
3rd down and 6. Going to take the ball. They're going to hand it to number 1. He bounces outside, makes a couple misses. He's got the sideline, folks. And he tries to jump over a player, and that's going to be a first down as he gets
tough, little old back.
To about the 10-yard line, it looks like, of Macon County, and they'll move the chains.
Challenge them right here, Coach.
3rd down and 6. Coach Rogers throws his hands up as if, I don't know what to do, Coach. All I can do is tell them to be somewhere. And they're not there. You just kind of sense there's not really enough time for Telfair to come back, thank God.
Well, we're not playing good.
Big Dylan Tillman really limping off the field. Oh, the ball snapped over his head, and it's going to fall. Number 1 falls back on it as it moves them back to the 30-yard line. Shoot yourself in the foot. Thank you. Actually, the ball's going to be moved back to about the 27-yard line.
Our best defense tonight has been the Telfair County offense. They've shot themselves in the foot when they get down. I don't know.
And our fans are livid.
Yeah.
Twins out here to the right, twins to the left. Pistol formation, number 2 at quarterback. Going to take the snap. We're going to break some pressure. He throws it over the middle. We miss a tackle, and they're back down to the 4-yard line, just like that. The 9-yard line.
Yeah, the 9-yard line.
I see the wrong guy running in. Just like that, it's 2nd down and about 8.
Yep. They can get a first down.
They sure can. Looks like the first down will be about the
1 or 2 yard line, yeah. Can't hardly tell from here.
Well, if they're on the 9 and they got 8 yards to go, it's the 1. Right? I can add. 3:58 left in the 4th quarter. 21-0. Telfair County
knocking at the door.
Twins to the left and to the right. Number 2 quarterback. We're going to bring a little bit of blitz, put some heat on him, and he's dropped, baby. Backside pressure from our number 11, Richard Crawford, one of the quickest guys on the field. And number 1 got hit in there too, and he's getting up a little bit slow, but they got to bring him off the field. As he tried to.
He's hot dogging it now. But he's playing hard. He's playing hard.
He played real hard for this team tonight.
Look across the field, and the Telfair County stands are just about emptied. I think they came for the homecoming festivities and left at halftime.
I can remember a place in the last 2 or 3 years that did the same thing. Matter of fact, I came last year for the homecoming game. I think I was back. I'm going to take this right here. We tried to time it, and it looks like they called us offsides there. As we tried to time a blitz, put a little more pressure on number 2 from the outside.
That was a good coaching
call. One
of
other thing I like about Coach Rogers, still put pressure. Somebody send him up to Georgia. But anyway,
that's right. Send him to Georgia.
To Bacon County last year for the homecoming festivities, and I was just really blown away because as soon as they named the queen, the stands empty. And I said, well, we got a football game. But you don't see that around Bacon County anymore. This year especially. Looks like that they're going to take a timeout here. Cray's going to take time. The Trojans going to take a timeout. 3:22 in the 4th quarter. The Red Raiders 21. The Telfair Trojans nothing. We're going to take a quick 30-second station ID. Stay tuned. Nation here. 3:22 in the 4th quarter. 21-0. The Red Raiders on top, and really it's not been an impressive game at times. Really, the 2nd quarter is the only time we played like the Red Raiders in 2011.
Let's see what happens right here. It's 4th down and about 8.
And we get some pressure on him. He's dropped. Just dropped by number 51. Big Jeffrey Pruitt coming through and busted him on a big play.
What are we going to do here? We're going to step back and throw 4 straight times?
No, absolutely not. Get out of here with a win because we have not played well.
Yeah, let's get out of here, count our blessings, and be gone. 3 minutes and 20 seconds. We will be interviewing the coach after the game. Dr. James McQuigg and his staff at Family Vision sponsors our coaches interview at the end of the game, and want you to be sure to stay tuned and listen to the interview with Coach Bobby Johns.
We'll be hearing from some of the players. I think we should talk to Rhino Peterson. I think that it's safe to say that Sabra Mosby is our Alma Church of God player of the game this week. Going to hand it to our big guy, and he's just pounding forward for a big gain of about 9 on the play. And that's going to be 2nd down and 1.
There you go. Now we decide with 3 minutes left we're tired of being ugly.
I'll be honest with you. I'm a quarterback, and I like the flash, but with our athletes, I really enjoy the kind of offense that we play. I like to see. We pound it. We just punish it. It's always good. Twins out to the right. Thrift under center. One back. Going to take it. Going to hand it to the big guy, and he's got another big hole. Another gain of about 10, 9 or 10 on the play. It'll be 1st down. It's going to bring the ball out to the 35-yard line of Macon County. 2:38 ticking. Actually 2:38 now. They got the clock stopped as they move the chains. And see if Coach gets a little greedy right here.
I don't think so. I don't know that he should. I think we should just be content. We've had all game to prove that what kind of football team we are, and we've not played well.
Crawford going to get to the outside. He just couldn't quite get there, and they drag him down. I formation, running out of the I, and they slammed him. He's real slow to get back up. He gets up. They slammed him down to the turf hard there. You hate to see those heads go back. That's when you get into some trouble.
Yeah, that's when you get those concussions, when that head, back of that head pops.
Matt Thrift looks to the sideline and gets his call. Gets his play. High
45 seconds left. We're on our own 36-yard line.
Going to take the ball, going to hand it to Crawford. He's pounding it, running it forward for another Macon County 1st down. You like to see that enthusiasm.
He's calling it's close. He's calling it 3rd down, but it don't like much being a 1st down.
Actually,
and our Macon County fans are saying, "Let's go, let's go." We had 21-0 with 1 minute and 25 seconds left. Just like you said,
you just sense that
we've not played good.
We didn't play our best ball game tonight.
Now he comes back and marks to the 1st down. You were right there, Pete.
I know you don't have confidence in the old boy.
That's not it.
That's part of the daddy coming out, correcting the son. Ball on the 44-yard line of Macon County. And minute 12 and ticking here. 21-0 in the 4th quarter. And your Raiders are going to come out of this thing with a victory. But Vic DeWan, he's not done yet. He runs over a guy, crosses across the 50 down to the 45-yard line. And I hope he didn't crush our wide receiver, Dalton, down there. He ran him over, too. Boy, that Dalton Alvin, you talk about somebody with heart. Son, that kid, freshman, and every play he runs, sprints out to the line of scrimmage, and just plays hard. And that's what you got to have there.
52, 51, 50. We're just going to be content to run the football.
We're fixing to be 5-1, folks, as we do a little quick toss to Richard. He got tripped up. 40 seconds. Macon County's fixing to improve to 3-1 in region play, 5-1 overall, and we're packing stuff up. But at the end of our post-game show, stay tuned for that. We'll have some scores for you from around the region, and we're going to talk to some of our players, talk with our coach. Coach Johns is not going to be a happy camper. That's what you love about it. 18-17 ticking down here. And it looks like that we're wrapping it up there. And that's going to be it here from Trojan Field in McRae, Georgia. Your Red Raiders come away with a victory, 21-0 over the Telfair Trojans.
And improved to 5-1, 3-1 in the region. And we've got an open date next week. And I know we're going to be resting some of our players that's injured. We look like a tired ball team, too, tonight. We looked lackadaisical. We also looked like we was tired, and we had 2 or 3 of our players that were gimpy. So stay tuned for us. We're going to be interviewing Coach John and Coach John's and a couple of our ball players at the end of the for the Family Vision Coaches Show.
Post-game
show. So stay with us, and we're going back to the studio. Give us about 5 minutes, and we'll be with Coach Bobby Jones.